Welcome back to this series on Google Calendar. In this video, we're going to cover how to set up appointments. So what's really great here is that when we go ahead and create a new event, so I'm going to go ahead and use that plus button that we used in the previous video. So when it's the plus button, we can actually set up, instead of an event, we can set up appointment slots. So this is going to be really great. So if I click on appointment slots, all of a sudden some features kind of change here. So it's going to be the same thing. So let's add a title. So I'm going to type in interview teachers. I'm obviously not going to do this tonight, so I can set a new date. So we can do this tomorrow. I can do this maybe, let's try 11:30, but I'm going to keep my appointment slots open for 4 hours. 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4 hours. I'm going to have either slots with duration or single slot. So I can have one slot for 4 hours, so first come, first serve, or I can do slots with duration. When I do slots with duration, I can set this to any time I want. The default is 30 minutes, but I can set this to 45, I can set this to 20, but I'm going to turn it back to 30. I'm going to set my calendar up to my YouTube series, and then I'm going to hit save. And so in my view here, so I have interview teachers, and instead of an event just being listed, it actually has like this little grid right here. What that means is that these are appointment slots. And if I want to share these appointment slots with other people, say I want to send this out to my school to get teachers to be able to be interviewed, when I click on the actual appointment slots, it's going to give me the features that I see, like edit event, delete event, email guests. But right here, I have a link that says go to appointment page for this calendar. So when I go ahead and click this, it's going to bring me to this screen, and this is what the people will see who you share this URL with. And so right here it says click on an open appointment slot. If no slots are available, please try a different time range. So you can see here I have 30-minute increments for people to select from. And what you're going to do is you're going to go right up to the top to this URL. You're going to copy this URL, and this is what you can send people to find this appointment slot page. So really simple. You can press Control-C, or you can right-click and press copy, and then you can post that in an email, send it to the people that you want, which is really great. The way this works, inside of this, so say if I'm receiving this URL and I click it and I want to sign up for this first appointment slot, I can just hit interview teachers. I can actually change this to, let's change this to BAM teacher tech, exclamation point. Why not? Where do you want to meet at? So I can set up where I want to meet at. So I can say maybe, let's see, room 512 and description. So interview about being awesome. And then I can hit save. So as soon as I do that, it says my appointment's been saved. I can view and edit that in Google Calendar. I can stay here. But you can notice that 11:30 slot is immediately gone. So when teachers do this and they do it for the first time, it actually is going to eliminate that button for everybody else. So this is a first come, first serve basis, which is really awesome inside of here. So what will happen is, since I'm the one that sent this out, I would get an alert saying that this appointment slot's been full. And just like in calendar, so if I flip back over to my calendar, I can see here that it now says BAM teacher tech as one of my time slots, interview about being awesome. So the things I typed in there, I have my 11:30 to 12 o'clock slot listed there, and this is really great. It's going to ping at me when we're ready to rock and roll, so I can check to see who's filling the appointments and where to meet them and all the goodness like that. So that's all about the appointment slots in Google Calendar.